Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to be talking about how I made a machine learning model that's able to predict the ability of a drug to affect a protein that's implicated in the progression of Alzheimer's disease. Now, before we start, I'd like to thank the data professor as he provided the tutorial for this, and I'll make sure to link him in the description below so you can check out his original video. So let's get started. So what we first need to look at here is the code in the Google Colab notebook. So this is basically where I'll be running the code, as it offers a better way to see train the model, because a local computer can't calculate all those calculations that you need for machine learning that quickly. So this is what we're going to be using. So first we need to install the scikit-learn module, and this is going to basically give us the tools that we need to do the machine learning. So let's just wait for this to load. And it's loaded. Okay, and then we need to import these libraries. Pandas, we'll use that to read the CSV document, and the CSV document came from the data professor, so huge shout out to him again. So we're gonna run this again, and basically while it's loading, I'm just gonna talk about what's in here. So this data set will contain the chemical fingerprints for each of the drugs that we're going to be training the model on. So chemical fingerprints are basically like what type of chemical properties does this molecule have, and that's what basically we're going to be looking for. And then based on that, we're going to train it on a value called a PIC50 value, which is basically how much it affects a certain protein. And this protein that we're targeting here is acetylcholinesterase. Okay, so it has loaded. And then now we're just going to get the input features, and see, as you can see here, these are all the input features. So these are the chemical fingerprints, the PubChem FP, and then we have a lot of them here. So that's what we're going to be using for the X train and the X test. And then here we have the Y train and the Y test, which is basically the PIC50 values. And you see these are the values right here. So yep, that's there. And then, okay, so now we need to import a variance threshold, which will basically talk about how it's going to make sure that the data is not like clustered in one area specifically, or else the model will become biased. Okay, and then we're just going to test the shape. So yep, we got that there. And then we're going to do these ones. Okay, yep, that works. So these, we just need to make sure that the matrices can be multiplied properly. And then now we can actually start test scoring this model. So it's going to train this model first, and then it's going to take a little bit, but soon it's done, we'll get an R2 score, which is pretty close to the accuracy, but it's not technically not an accuracy because it's just a score that we use to see how good a model is. To see how accurate a model is, we need a tolerance range. So in this, for this one, I'm going to use a 10% tolerance range. So when the model outputs a certain PIC50 value, you're going to get that it's going to be tested against the tolerance range. So if it's 10% less or 10% greater than the original PIC50 value for that piece of testing data, then it's going to mark it as accurate. So that's what we're going to do here. So as you might have noticed also, I've trained this model before, so there's values here before. Okay, and we got an accuracy of 55.91%. And obviously, as you train the model, if you train the model over and over again, you'll get different results each time. That's just how the machine learning environment works. So yeah, that's basically it. So thank you for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Thank you.